So we're getting to know each other. It's been great. And if you have been around here and realize that I've been getting into anime games as of late, you would know that I'm interested in checking out what Google has to share with us today. So I'm going to be diving into the Google Play Store and seeing what Google is saying are the best anime games that I should be checking out right now. And then I'll let you guys know if I think the game is worth it. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. This game sits with 50 million downloads. Wow. And 4.5 stars. Now I have to say 50 million downloads is impressive. That's a lot of people that have enjoyed this game. It's a vertical style game, which I like for the casual element, and it's a card battler. That's where it loses me. I'm not huge into card battlers, but if I'm being honest, this one actually looks really nice. I think that the graphics are on point with it. The gameplay looks fun, and it looks like something, if you're into anime and card battlers, it would kind of be a shoo-in for you. Something that you would just say, yes, I will download that. For me personally, I won't be trying this one because I don't love card games. The King of Fighters ALLSTAR. This one has 10 million downloads and 4.1 stars. This just in, your boy likes fighting games. This is already off to a good start. Now the question is, do you play a game like this that doesn't have any recognizable characters? It's not Mortal Kombat, it's not Street Fighter, but it actually looks like a pretty good fighting game. So for all of you fighters out there that are looking for something that's actually fighting, actually pressing buttons to fight and not having any auto mechanics or card systems, this looks cool. Now, if I were to ask myself, am I looking for a fighting game right now? Not particularly, but am I looking for good games that actually look fun to play? Well, yes, I am. And I do like fighting games, so this one is one that I would actually download and give a shot to, especially when I'm in the mood for something really fast, action-packed that I could jump right into. Skullgirls. I've talked about this one before. This is one I know very well. It sits with 10 million downloads and 4.6 stars. So I don't know if you've seen any of my previous videos that happen to do with fighters, and if you have, you've seen Skullgirls in the list, because this one's pretty sick. It's a game that's tons of fun. The characters are from the Skullgirl universe, but they're really unique. Some of them very dark, which I absolutely love, and the gameplay is just like no other fighter. Very anime focused and anime styled. But that's not really all that matters. The question is the game good? The answer is very simple. Yeah, the game is good. It's been played for years at this point in time, has a massive community, and is tons of fun, which has been downloaded by me in the past, so I have played it, and I would again. Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. 50 million downloads, 4.6 stars. A puzzle role-playing game in the Dragon Ball Z universe? Yeah, not really my thing, to be honest, but I know that I am in the minority here as well. Literally everyone loves Dragon Ball. I'm not a huge fan of it though. I never really was. I love anime, just not Dragon Ball Z. But this one is a puzzle style RPG game that does tout itself with some really great graphics. It's like a Candy Crush style puzzle game in a Dragon Ball Z fighter style universe. So I'm sure that it has the addictiveness that we all are really sucked into these games with, but it's a puzzle game, which I don't love, and it's a Dragon Ball Z game, which I'm not the biggest fan of. So for me, I probably wouldn't go download this one, but I bet if you're watching this video and you're an anime fan, you probably would, and maybe already have. Kritika, The White Knights, with 10 million downloads and 4.4 stars. What we're looking at here is an action role-playing game with quite a diverse amount and number of units that you could play with inside of the game. Now, of course, there's going to be progression here that you're going to want to use to grind up your character. And from the looks of things, it looks like we're looking at an ARPG right now, which I happen to really enjoy. You guys do recall I have another channel called Echo Gaming Diablo. Yeah, I'm into these kinds of games. So with that being said, this is one that I would 100% go check out. I'm always trying to check out games and compare them to Diablo Immortal and see how they stack up, how good they are they worth playing. This is one that could be part of the contention there, in the anime space too. Dragon Ball Legends with 50 million downloads and 4.5 stars. We're looking at another vertical style game here, and this one is more of a turn-based strategy RPG game, more up my alley than the puzzle game that we saw just a little bit ago. This one's also extremely popular. With that being said, it's still a Dragon Ball game, which again, I don't love. I also don't hate it. I would look past Dragon Ball to get into a game that has some really great gameplay and progression that I would enjoy. And it looks like this game actually has that. So I would go as far as saying this is one that I would try. I believe I've actually tried it in the past. I didn't spend excessive amounts of time in it, but it looks like a good game, and it looks like one that I would really revisit. So I would give this one a shot. And if you have, let me know down below. And while you're down there, consider subscribing to the channel for daily videos giving you the best game lists so you know exactly what you should consider playing. Sao Integral Factor. This one has 5 million downloads and sits with 4.2 stars. And what we're looking at here is an MMORPG. That means massive multiplayer online. That means we have a big world to explore and lots to do inside of this game. That also means we're doing it in an anime world, which is going to have beautiful visuals along the way. I love MMORPGs. I love ARPGs. I love RPGs. This is right up my alley as well, something that I would highly consider playing, definitely consider downloading, and really invest some time into exploring the world and seeing what the game is all about. This one actually is intriguing and looks really good. Iron Saga, with 500,000 downloads and only 3.7 stars. And what we're looking at here is a casual action strategy game in a vertical format, giving you that casual feel so you can, on the go, play your games. Sometimes it's really nice to be able to do something like that. And right here, you're looking at something that really doesn't give me as much of the anime feel. It actually kind of gives me a little bit of a Transformer feel when you're looking at the gameplay itself. I see the strategy elements going on inside of this game, and I feel that what we're seeing from the character artwork and the cutscenes is going to be a lot nicer than the actual gameplay itself. The gameplay isn't as good looking as everything else. I'd probably end up passing on this one because when you're playing an anime game, you're playing it for the anime, for the artwork, for the characters. They need to be on par. Punishing Gray Raven, another one we've spoken about here on the channel previously with 1 million downloads and 4.4 stars. And by the way, if you haven't seen the other videos on the channel, it's a good idea after this one to go check out some of the others because there's a lot of lists out there of games that you should consider playing. I love this one. I love the small, skinny characters with the big weapons in a darker anime style world. This one has a little bit of look of dread in it, and it's an action RPG style game, so you're actually going to be engaging in real combat, button mashing in real combat. This one looks like, and this one actually is a lot of fun. It's another one that I have experience playing and that I would definitely spend a bit more time in. I love both the gameplay, but I really love the character artwork in this one. It's some of my favorite that I've seen yet from today's list, being that it's just really beautiful anime style, but in a darker, less bright, and less contrasted world. Something special. Aether Gazer sits with 1 million downloads and 4.2 stars. And this is really a fantastic looking game. Another action role-playing game as well. So you're gonna have the battle mechanics if you're looking for active gameplay that you may be looking for. This is one, I've played it. I've actually put a video out on this channel about this game, and I heavily enjoyed my experience inside of the game. I think that it's a really good one. I think that the graphics are on point as well, and the gameplay is just straight up fun. Now, to be transparent, I didn't spend hours and hours inside of the game. I did enough for a good initial impressions type of feeling about it. And my initial impressions were positive about Aether Gazer. I think that it's a really good game. You can't go wrong downloading the game and giving it a shot. It's free to download and see if you like it. And I think that you will. If you like action RPG style games, this is a really good one in the anime space. Blue Archive has 1 million downloads and 4.3 stars. What we're looking at here is an RPG game and touted as being one of the most grossing in the RPG space. That means a lot of people are spending inside of this game. It looks like a very casual style RPG game if you're looking for a casual gaming experience that really is heavily reliant on the beautiful artwork and anime inside of it. And if that's something you're looking for, go for it. For me, it's one that I would probably pass on, or actually it's one I would definitely, I'll pass. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing and be sure you come back tomorrow for another top 10 list giving you more games that you need to know about and possibly even try.